Hi everyone, welcome back to JDCodebase. In today's video, we are going to learn a very interesting concept, insertion in a circular linked list. We will understand how to insert a new node at the start, at the end, and at any position in between. Let's begin with step by step in a super simple way. So before we start inserting, let's quickly recap what exactly is a circular linked list. It is almost like a normal linked list but with a small difference. In a circular linked list, the last node points back to the first node instead of null. That's why it's called circular, because it forms a loop or a circle. You can keep going from node to node and you will come back at the starting point again, so it never ends. It is a circular. So now you might be asked, why do we even need this circular thing? Well, it is actually very useful in real world application, like in music playlist or browser tabs, or even in round robin scheduling in operating system. So this concept is quite practical too. Now this is the node structure of the circular linked list: class node, constructor value, and this dot value, this dot next is equal to null. Means every node has two things: a value and a next pointer that point to the next node. Now next is the class for the circular linked list. So a constructor and this dot head is equal to null, means so our list is empty in the initial phase. We will soon add nodes to it using an insertion function. So in a circular linked list, there are three main types of insertion: insert at the end, insert at the start, at the specific position also. So let's learn them one by one with clear visual and example. So let's start with the first one, insert at the start. Imagine this had 10, 20 and 30, a linked list, and now we want to add 5 at the start position. So this step will be create a new node of the 5. If the list is empty, it will just point to itself, otherwise find the last node, the one who next point to the head. Make the new node next point to the old node, make the last node next point to the new node, and finally move the head to the new node. Now our list become head 5, 10, 20 and 30. So you might be confused in this algorithm first, if you see first time as a beginner friendly. Let's move to VS Code and write the code for this. Maybe this can resolve your queries in this algorithm. So I already write the class node and class CLL circular linked list with the constructor, and let's write the insert at the start method. So first make this let const new node is equal to new node value, and if this dot head is empty, then new node dot next is equal to new node, and this dot head is equal to new node. Else let temp equal to this dot head and run a while loop. Temp dot next is not equal to this dot head, and update the temp every time temp dot next, and new node dot next is equal to this dot head, temp dot next is equal to new node, this dot head is equal to new node. So let's understand this. So here I first check whether this list is empty or not. If it is empty, new node dot next is equal to new node, means it point to itself. And else if this list already contains some nodes, then make let temp is equal to this dot head and traverse till the temp dot next is not equal to this dot head, means first node, and update the temp every time temp is equal to temp dot next. And after that we have to connect the nodes properly of these all the three, starting, ending, and the that I have to insert new node. So first one is the new node dot next is equal to this dot head. Then this makes the new node point to the old head, and next one is the temp.next is equal to new node. This connects the last node to the new node, completing the circle again. And this dot head is equal to new node. Finally, we update the head to point to the new starting. So this is the common one, and we have to just focus on this two. See, every time means every time whether you write insert at start, insert at end, or insert at position, you will find this same this procedure every time. Means check the list is empty or not, and while loop. Just main focus is this two line 26 and 27 number connection of this linked list. So means first new node 1 is this 5, this dot head is the 10, and temp dot next is equal to this 30. So first one is the new node dot next is equal to this dot head. First we have to connect this, then temp dot next is equal to new node, 30 dot next is equal to 5, and just simple these two and update this dot head is equal to new node. If I run this, I get 10, 20 and 30. See, by insert at and 30, 20 and 10, just print this list and I get 10, 20 and 30. So this is pretty simple, but if you are a beginner, then you might be confused at the first time. If you see watch this video again and again and read this PPT, you will get the idea of this. Next one is the insert at the ending of the list. So if your list is 10, 20 and 30 and we want to add a 40 at the end, then we simply go to the last node, connect it to the new node, and then connect the new node back to the head. So let's move to VS Code and write code for this insert at end. So first, again, I already said the same procedure, const new node is equal to new node value, check whether this list, this dot head is empty or not. If it is, then new node dot next is equal to new node, and this dot head is equal to new node. Else let temp equal to this dot head and run this while temp dot next is not equal to this dot head, and update this temp dot next, and again this one temp dot next is equal to new node, and new node dot next is equal to this dot head. So here what happening is the I already said this one is the same till the while loop, and the main part is this two line 46 and 47 number, and here temp dot next is equal to new node means connect the last node to the new one, and new node dot next is equal to this node means connect the new node back to the head. So our new node is added at the end and the circle remains connected. Means here our original list is 10, 20 and 30. I want to add this 40. So temp dot next, temp is the 30 and new node is 40. Temp dot next is equal to new node means we connect first this, then new node dot next is equal to this dot head. This one is the new node and this is the this dot head. Then we have to connect this second number. So this is the very important, the pattern means this pattern of connecting these nodes. So our last the third case is the insert at a specific position. Suppose we want to insert 25 after the second node, after this 20. Before is the 10, 20, 30, 40, and after is the 10, 20, 25, 30 and 40. So let's move to VS Code and write the code for this. So if I run this for the insert at the ending position, I have to uncomment this and run this. Let me comment this. Yes. So I have 10, 20, 30 and 50 and 60 at the ending position of this linked list. So insert at this position is the first make a new node with the value. Then here the check is the first check whether index is equal to 0 or not. If it is 0, then just call the start method, insert at the start and return, and then let temp equal to this dot head and let count is equal to 0. Now while count is smaller than index minus 1 and temp dot next is not equal to this dot head and temp equal to temp dot next, and we have to update this count. So here first we check whether the index is 0, means there is no need to check the further. Just call this dot insert at the starting method. Okay, then we create a temp is equal to this dot head as usual. Just one more thing is the more addition is the let count is equal to 0 to traverse till the that index, and in the while loop we have checked whether the count is more than index minus 1 or not, and also we have to check whether temp dot next is not equal to this dot head, means we do not go into the infinite traversal, and update the temp is equal to temp dot next and count plus plus every time. Next main part is the connection of these nodes. So new node dot next is equal to temp dot next, temp dot next is equal to new node. See, now if I call this insert at position 3 and value is the 40, if I run this I get 10, 20, 30 and 40 is placed at the position number 3, 0, 1, 2 and third position. Okay, so this is the our insert at the position method. Wait, where is, yes. So this is till now it is same as the insert at end and insert at ending starting, just addition of this count to check till the traverse till the index minus 1 position, and update this new node dot next, temp dot next, temp dot next is equal to new node. So let's move to V. So this is traversal code. Just so for this traversal we have to very careful because it loops back again, means we will use a do while loop here to print element only once. I already write here print list, means first if check whether this list is empty or not, then again temp is equal to this dot head and just write console.log temp dot value and temp update the temp is equal to temp dot next, and the while loop is here temp is not equal to this dot head. It is a pretty simple print every node exactly once and store when it reaches back to head. So let's summarize what we learned today. Insert at starting, insert at ending, insert at position and traversal operations we did. So that's simple and clean. We just add before current head, add after the last node, add anywhere in the between, insert at position, and use the do while loop here toward infinite loop. So that was the all about circular linked list insertion in JavaScript. In the next video we will learn how to delete node from a circular linked list. If you find this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to JDCodebase for more short and practical DSA videos.